What's your definition of blowing up? Because from a distance, someone looking at you and listening to your story and looking at where you are right now, just by face value, right? They would say either you are still a come up or you are a failed rapper.
I don't have a problem with how people feel about me.
Sure.
But I'm the reason why PediRap is alive.
There's a new gent on the block, Maleboo. What do you think?
He's not a rapper. He's a musician.
Why would you say that?
He's a musician. He sings.
But he raps, bro.
He sings.
But I would like you just to mention one beef that was like really serious and it almost even got personal.
I think Papzito's beef was personal.
Papzito.
Yeah, he had me that point because he came to me 2017 inbox. I still have I can show them.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to work with you. And I was like, no, it's still early. Can't.
Yeah.
So he had me that boy and I have to, I'm going to settle the score.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters, welcome to another special episode of Jack Rams Online on Mega Artist Media. I'm featuring the king of PediRap.
Legendary.
Mokapoteni, the captain.
I'm happy to be here, man.
How's it, my brother?
I'm good.
It's been a while, eh?
It's been a while.
I haven't seen you in since COVID.
Since COVID, it's about 5 years, man.
Or even more. Remember the last time I saw you were doing a small clip of you rapping a freestyle?
Yeah.
So, and the last time we spoke about like hip hop was when you featured on Oskido. Is it Oskido?
Oskido's, yes, that Metro FM kind of
rap activity.
Rap activity chair, man.
Sure.
Because once I smoke things, I no longer talk about it because I do.
Once you do what?
Once I smoke things, I no longer talk about it because I do extraordinary.
Yeah. So, how was that experience, bro?
It was a nice thing, my man. Because like us Pedi rappers, I mean, Kichwa Limpopo, and shout out to Pedi rappers that are out there, man. So this is what I'm doing, and for me competing to that level, like it made me to realize that no, doesn't mean that we sound bad. It's a matter of they don't listen to us.
Why do you think people don't listen to PediRap? Or why do you even think PediRap has not made it that far?
I think it's a matter of the push. Like even Pedi rappers, even Pedi people like themselves, like they don't trust themselves. Like you meet Pedi rappers, like, you meet Pedi people, I mean in Joburg, by Lord Baba Lazul. And then of a job, Kopela change him or Ojakai. Understand?
Sure.
Yeah, so like people they are not even proud of being Pedi. I don't know if ever maybe how the segregation did maybe national wise or maybe political wise, like it's one of those kind of things. But I think Baba Pedi, like they never believed in themselves. That's why Melori yeah,
I would want to agree with you on that because it seems like any Pedi person who moves from Limpopo goes to Johannesburg or any other province, they adopt a language and a culture and a tradition of those people and they forget who they are and where they're coming from.
I
think also orientation counts, like if you are exposed to something for quite some time, you end up becoming that thing. But anyway, bro, when you've been entering like a lot of competitions and a lot of people might not know that you are very old to a point where you entered Gem Ale.
Yes.
How did you get on Gem Ale, bro?
I remember when I got to Gem Ale, like I was playing for Pirates Academy.
So you were a soccer star, a football star?
Yeah, I was.
Ball.
I was a
Let's forget the star. We are not sure.
We are not sure.
Which position were you playing?
It's fun. So I played football before, been in Kaizer Chiefs development. I went overseas, played like about the first Youth World Cup. I mean,
Yeah, mara no dlala eng, no striker, defender, attacking midfield, what? Goalkeeper.
Winger. I'm
Winger.
a winger. I protect
Helmet
the team.
Mukhelele.
Yeah, I protect the team.
Sure.
I'm the one that is coming that side.
Yeah. No,
so
no dlala ba goba no lista.
Google me.
I will. So, but then how old is your ball before we get to the Gemeli thing?
So, before we get to the Gemeli thing, so like Mokapoteni, like Mokasi, no, we should Mokasi. So, it was like Mokasi ban respect so much because of we one of those guys that break the chain of but why put our things can happen. So, for me, I didn't want to be just a soccer player. So, beginning go ba more vocal, like more vocal means the words are more powerful than me just being just a soccer player.
Sure.
Yeah, we still have guys that I played with that are overseas now. They are playing in America and everything, but they still like, we feel what you're trying to do to the community.
Sure.
Yeah, so now go le ora fu mo ruta ngwana ora.
So Makwea.
Yeah. So
and Rico Makwea balance.
Yeah, so like you know, like we got scars, like a lot of niggas, like you know, they lost lives, like you understand, like life, understand.
Sure. Serious?
Because when they come here, like to be honest, when they come here, they come into our place, and we are not exposed to this country and what back in the days.
Sure.
But you come to us, we're gonna react.
Okay.
It's always like that.
Sure.
But I'm not trying to do the
that.
violence, the violence thing. But I'm just saying, Moko religion one like it's like, but what about like, you know, but push like life or no weekend do la mo, or no you are like weekend and everything, right, chill and everything. But so now begin to go more vocal than to be just a soccer player.
Yeah, but then how did you end playing for is it Orlando Pirates?
Yeah.
Yeah, how did you make it out of this shitty place?
Focus. I can say focus and the love of God. That's what I can say.
But let's be realistic, like the steps.
Oh, the steps.
Yeah.
Focus.
Because there are other players I know from TEF, ne?
Yeah.
They were playing for School of Excellence.
Yes.
That's how they got transferred to development team in the PSL, and then that's how they even got their team. How did you find yourself there? That's what I'm trying to say.
Focus. Do you know Klompo? I played with Klompo.
Yeah. Where?
Played with Mpatlele.
Where?
TEF. That's the school of soccer.
Oh, School of Excellence.
Yes.
The one that we know.
Yes, I'm from there.
Okay.
So we're just trying to cut things short. So sometimes it's focus and discipline, man.
Sure.
Like if ever you want something, it's like when you put your Waraka Polo, ka 2025. You wanna buy it if ever you put your money into it. Yeah. So like this year, I'm blowing. I'm gonna blow.
You've been blowing, man, but we'll get to that. Anyway, so the soccer thing doesn't happen the way you want it, or you just left it, or what happened before you get to?
I just left it and it created a bad situation in the family because they wanted me to be a soccer star.
Sure.
But I didn't want to be a soccer star.
Yeah.
Young kids are looking up to me, and I'm like, this is not enough. Like ngas ba fedi garage bar fancho na keeper bar fancho rather ke bolelle bana borman life is not easy. How about we do this too? That's why I got into music. But kamo ga I sing banyai music about drugs what
okay.
You know those kind of negativity situation, understand?
Sure.
So till my mama ang go ekele radio station and she'll be like, oh wow.
Yeah. So you leave football, ne?
I left football.
And then you get into music.
I get into music.
Yeah. So where is the Gemeli part comes in?
Once I remember there was the time I was we're in the camp, ne? We're in the camp.
Oh, guys, level like a
so katamane ka go Gemeli auditions. And they chose me. They were like, no, there's potential. Yeah. And I was chosen by, funny enough, I was chosen by Maraza. Then I worked with him.
Maraza.
Yeah, Maraza. You know Maraza?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was one of the scouts.
Sure.
And like at that point.
Yeah, the Fanagalo rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go camp on like coach yard. Like the team were like, hey, money jam, like that was the time when people were watching SABC. Like
sure.
But whatever you were doing there, it was embarrassment, but
a blessing in disguise of some sort. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're kicking you out of this stage.
Yeah, so,
but you must continue with that one.
Then from that because music is universal.
Yeah. How many like singing competition, rapping competition did you enter, and how many did you win?
I've entered so many competitions.
Yeah.
And Mudiman Swarele if you ever but I've never lost.
You have never lost, right? But then now let's talk about blowing up, because you're saying that you are blowing up. It would seem like throughout your years doing music, my brother, and I always ask this question to a lot of. I was having an interview with Pedi the other time, and I was asking him, what is your what's your definition of blowing up? Because from a distance, someone looking at you and listening to your story and looking at where you are right now, just by face value, right? They would say either you are still a come up or you are a failed rapper.
I don't have a problem with how people feel about me.
Sure.
But I'm the reason why PediRap is alive.
Allah.
No,
sure.
Truth be told, I've done so much for this culture. You understand? So, for me to be, it's a wrong statement. There's no one that you can match with me in that kind of a caliber.
Sure.
It's fine. I can talk about my peers, which is Pedi, Space Mona. Those are my peers. We were competing in that kind of, in that space. Understand? But I did a 12 minutes freestyle, PediRap freestyle.
Sure.
I did a 12 minutes. I did another 25 minutes. Nobody have ever done that. Like,
freestyle.
Nobody have ever done that.
You were actually the first one.
I went to Metro FM. I won 7 times. No, but I do extraordinary things. That's what I'm saying. If ever you talk about PediRap, I was the first PediRapper to play on Tobela FM as a jingle intro for Kwenisto.
Sure.
You remember Kwenisto? I was the first.
Yeah.
Understand?
So you were the first of everything.
I was the
So basically you are the pioneer of PediRap.
I do extraordinary things.
Sure.
Like there are a lot of guys that they put in work. I respect Bomo Pedi. I respect Bo Mokapoteni I respect Bo Mtlagase. I respect Bo Vic Mesh. Because those are my peers, but they know that I do extraordinary things.
There's a new gent on the block, Maleboo. What do you think?
He's not a rapper. He's a musician.
Why would you say that?
He's a musician. He sings.
But he raps, bro.
He sings.
He has rhymes and metaphors and punchlines there.
When go to overseas, they will tell you that Drake, he's a singer, he's a product of the industry. You go to Onyx, they are the art. It's two different things. People, they don't understand. There's rap, there's hip hop, there's music.
Sure.
He's a musician. I love him.
He's dope though.
He's dope. I love him.
Yeah, and he's representing PediRap.
Yes, but you can't put him in the same caliber with me.
Hey, bro, you're firing shots, eh?
No,
I must respect, I must recognize.
I'm being I remember Maleboo once said in his status, it was like, Pedi, Mokapoteni, Spaceman, we respect the pave that you did.
Yeah.
I'm still competing.
Yeah.
I'm a rapper. I'm a PediRap person. I'm not a Pedi singer. I'm a PediRap.
Sure. But what has PediRap done for you that's so outstanding that you'd say this thing that I'm doing, even though it has not really blown and it is not that big, what has PediRap in particular, because music in general would do stuff for you, but then now PediRap as a genre that is not really that recognized, right? have you been able to commercialize on it? Have you been able to perform on big stages and big events? Yeah, such things.
And ever since I started, shout out to Swati King Kong.
Yeah.
Ever since I started
Rest
rapping,
in peace.
yeah, rest in peace to shout out to Swati King Kong, man. Shout out to Bora Funkosi and everything. Like we're the same team. So ever since I started rapping in Pedi, I got more recognition rather than Kamukhobe ke thomile ka gona. Sorry, before ke rapa ka sekgo.
Sure.
Because my English is bad. Like for sure, we get the error, but
yeah.
SK was like, no, you can't. I could rap, but you like someone who knows English, like this way, this sentence is wrong.
Yeah.
You understand? But SK like was like, boy, you got the potential. We were a group. We were a group of 3. I started with a group.
Sure.
I started with the group, so we were a group of 3, and then was like, SK like noticed me out of those, and I was like,
what was the name of your group?
I forgot. I forgot, man. I forgot. We forgot. No, Amalems came after SK was trying to do Bo MT about the same group Lebo Saudi.
Sure.
That's what they couldn't put me there because I was a rapper.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever they were recording, I was there. Whenever they were recording, I was there.
Whatever they were doing, you were not gonna be part
SK
of it.
was like, no, you can't be part of this because this are my lames. People that are relaxed, that I just do sound for.
But why did they even agree to that name? But anyway, it's a story for
you understand? That's why they call it. Yeah, no. Truth be told, like,
does anyone remember the name?
Amalems.
Yeah. Codeine.
Codeine, yeah. You see, they were drinking that codeine tonight.
Oh, the reason why.
Yeah, they will smoke.
Yeah, they were too slow.
Yeah, they were too slow.
Yeah.
Amalems, like the only song.
And that was whack, bro.
Yeah. No, and then the only song, SK like told me that you are an artist.
Sure.
I don't want you to be a gimmick.
Yeah.
So I can't put you in.
And gimmick sells, bruh.
Gimmick sells.
Yeah, it makes a lot of money. Have you made a lot of money, bro? Like, particularly when we're talking PediRap.
I'm managing to take my son to crash.
Just crash.
I'm managing to take my son to
How
crash.
much are you paying? How much are you paying?
No, I'm managing to take my son
because
to crash.
like I was watching a podcast. I think who's this nigga that produces Oskido's show?
Rashid. Yeah.
Rashid on that podcast he was like, niggas should not even aspire to be rappers because rappers are broke.
No, Rashid, you know, shout out to Rashid. I don't.
So are you broke, my bro? Are you I want you to tell the youngins, bro. Especially, remember, rap is broad, but I want us to narrow it down to PediRap.
You see, like, shout out to Rashid, ne? I love you, brother, ne? But the truth is, I want in this rap thing, ne? Rappers, they have egos. Understand? And they are failed rappers that they have an opportunity to put other rappers in.
Mm-hmm. Failed rappers who have an opportunity to
put other rappers in.
Yeah.
And then we call them the gatekeepers.
So basically, in a nutshell, Rashid
I'm not saying, Lord, no, I'm not. I'm just like I told you the statement, and I'm saying they are failed rappers that they feel like.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't think he's a dope rapper. Anyway, I listen to some of his music and I feel like.
Truth be told, when I went to Metro FM, like truth be told, my team knows they didn't like me, and I kept on winning.
Yeah.
And I was rapping in Pedi. I kept on winning.
Okay, sure. Let's now get to this point. What was your biggest paycheck where you were booked and then they were like...
MTN.
MTN.
Yeah.
How much did they pay you?
I bought myself 2 pairs of sneakers.
I bet they were expensive sneakers.
Obvious. I don't wear sneakers less than 8,000.
Right. I think we can talk a lot about rap and rap beefs and stuff like that. And because some of us, we have some inside info.
Yeah.
But I would like you just to mention one beef that was like really serious and it almost even got personal.
I think Papzito's beef was personal.
Papzito.
Yeah.
When did it start?
I don't know what happened because like whoever was pushing the PR side of it were my friends.
Sure.
Because they were showing the check. I'm a broke ass nigga.
Sure.
Understand? I'm in the hood. I'm in the street.
Yeah.
Understand? So there's no content there.
Yeah.
He doesn't have like.
You don't have the kind of exposure.
Yeah, like he doesn't have. I won an award without a feature.
Okay.
So like that's why I always trying to tell people that you have to put them in the same caliber with me first.
Yeah.
And then they can fit.
Sure.
Understand? So my people like Wenisto, they were my friends. They were the ones that were paid to push his. He had me that point because he came to me 2017 inbox. I still have I can show them.
Yeah.
It's like I wanna work with you. And I was like, no, it's still early. Can't.
Yeah. And then it hurt him and then he put out a diss song.
Then, no, he didn't put out a diss song, but the PR, they tried to make it as if he's the king of PediRap.
Oh, okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
And he was pushed by my own people. People that I was like, you are my friends because
Sure.
they took, you take the check, I take my respect.
Sure.
Understand? So now it's like, okay, it's fine. So
Yeah.
he had me that boy and I have to, I'm going to settle the score.
But anyway, bro, you're in your 30s. You are still very much active. You are even participating in like a lot of competitions. I can see you are wearing the merchandise from Fire Band.
Yes.
Is it what? Music League. It's not a rap league.
Yeah,
It's
Free Band Music League.
Music League.
Yeah,
What is it about, you? And how did you even find out about this whole thing?
Basically, I'm doing Free Band Music League. I'm competing with other artists that are going to be here. You're going to interview.
Yeah.
And then it's about 100 artists coming to a spot doing what they do best. With no payola, with no...
Sure.
I understand. So it's all about us. This brand is giving us an opportunity to make sure that the music goes out there and everything. So I'm with talented artists. Maleboo Buzili, Maleboo F-Easy, Maleboo Fab, Maleboo Landros. Most of the artists that are in my category, like because I work with them, I understand. Yeah. So they know what's gonna happen, and I know what's gonna go.
Sure.
I understand.
Yeah.
So, like we understand.
Would you say that you are a competition expert, bruh? Because from where I'm sitting and how I'm observing you, I wouldn't really say that you are actively involved like in music in terms of like performances, music videos. Now that recently you have started like being serious with that stuff.
True.
Yeah. But then would you say that whenever you hear the word competition and it has to do with rap, that's where you're going?
That's when I'm going in.
So you're like a competitive rapper.
Yes.
Do you prefer battle rap?
Hip hop is a competitive sport.
Sure.
So if ever you talk about rap, you talk about bars, like right now everybody wants like to shine and make money.
Sure.
But let's talk about the art.
Oh yeah, now I get it. Yeah.
When we talk,
so the competition allows you to be the artist, to make the art, because there are rules.
There are rules. I'm dropping a single called Sono.
Sure.
It's a nice name. It's a nice gem. I'm just saying, it's a nice gem. But when you talk about rap, we talk about art.
Sure.
We talk about the construction of a verb. We talk about the construction of a line. That's where I want to compete. The reason why I'm the first, and I don't know if ever maybe my son can do it, but I don't know. But I'm the first, and I'm still the one that dropped 23 minutes hip hop song.
Sure. That's a fact.
But it's a fact. Like
that's a fact.
You know, you're not even like running around.
No, that's a fact.
It's a fact.
It's a known fact, in fact.
And then you it's art. Like, and people are like, there was no necessary for him to rap for. But people that notice art, they're like, we respect that.
Sure.
We bow to you.
Sure.
You are the king.
Yeah.
You understand? People call me even Mupedi call me the king.
Yeah.
Even Mupedi call me the king. Like you understand? Even Mupedi, you understand? Call me the king.
Yeah, I get you, bro. So have you ever signed like a record deal, bro?
No, I've never.
Have you ever considered signing a record deal maybe?
Yes, I've considered with sometimes, private, struggle.
Yeah.
You feel like I can sign this deal, but sometimes the ego will be like, no.
Yeah.
The ego will be like, no.
So it means you're good, bro, because when you're saying no, there's a guy called J Stash. I don't know if you know him.
J Stash, I know
J
J
Stash.
Stash. Yeah.
He was pushing a movement and a concept called rapper get a job.
Yeah.
You understand? So don't basically saying don't rely on the music.
Inboxing wisdom.
Yeah.
No, truth be told. Like,
yeah. So just as he was like, rapper get a job. So do you have a job, bruh, that keeps you going because like the music is not like really.
Resign.
Why do you resign?
I went to school, but also I'm a qualified HR person.
Okay.
A diploma HR. People that don't know. So, but it's useless to me because after doing that, like I was like, then what? So resign because I'm being bossed.
Yeah.
While I'm a boss.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's fine, I can't do this. Then I go home and push my thing.
Sure. So where are we now?
Sonorates out, reality show, free band.
Sure.
I've got Buzili, I've got Fiesta Black.
Sure.
This is what we're doing. Limpopo is gonna hear a lot of me. And I wanna do a song with Shebeshkt. He remind me of my younger age.
Yeah. How so? Lifestyle or music wise?
Lifestyle. Remember, like people they see me as a quiet person. But Mama Kuya Mochibing, if ever you can, Meli like is always involved in a lot of.
Yeah.
But I come clean.
Would you advise him otherwise, or would you say proceed?
No, I can't advise him. I can advise the people that are around him to put him in the right channel to make him to understand what he's doing. Because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's still the younger boy like you or fuck nothing. You saw how Mega was took out.
Yeah.
So the boy doesn't understand. Like we're talking about the bigger brand.
And somebody as well.
And somebody as well.
And City Light.
And City Light.
Yeah, man.
We didn't want to get to that.
Yeah.
But like, so he doesn't understand what he's doing. Because now, that's why I go to Lega. Go to Lega. Makuya Lechibiye, they were following me. And I wanted to be vocal. Or Banaba ke Lino. Banamba were Kamagai.
Sure.
They're already in my home, at my house.
Sure.
So,
you are an inspiration to the community. Sure.
And so, I hope people that, because he's around the second level Koniso. I mean, Koniso have been around with Koniso.
Sure.
Yeah, so you should advise him to man.
We have limited time. I wish we had more time so that I can ask all the questions I have for you. But you know, man, it's tradition.
Gila music on the desk, crowd's favorite. Keep pitch black. DJ Cleo's touch. Yellow average. I'm on the edge. Ke makasistent salang karamich. Belong is leg. Ke bogali ke bo. No, I can't do this. Like I can't. I've passed that age, but shout out to all PediRappers out there. Shout out to Jack Rams and everything, my man. If ever you wanna hear freestyles, my man, I'm old.
Drop a written then.
No, I can't. I can't.
Don't worry, jealous. An exclusive interview like this, and you don't give us a dope freestyle.
This is exclusive. We're gonna do another one. This is exclusive, but I can't. I no longer freestyle.
Yeah, I know that's cool, man. Mokapoteni, thank you, my brother. I hope we have a second session, just me and you, and then we rock this thing, and then we go fully in.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Thank you for coming through, man.
Thanks, my brother.
You know, I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you as well, a long time. We've been pushing for a
Ladies
long
and gentlemen,
time.
boys and girls, brothers and sisters, thank you very much. I really appreciate you watching until the end. Please subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and tell us what you think. See you on the next episode. We out. Yeah. much.